Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included and the Spaced Out DLC. So last we left off, last episode we took care of some food issues that we were having, and then in between the last episode and this one, I have done a lot of research and have been able to get through and do a lot actually. I got the tepidizer built in here. We have a little bit of things working over here. Just got done researching brute force, which we are definitely going to need. If I go in and look at, let's see, this here, we can have this wire come just down through here like that. We'll go refinement, rock crusher, get that in here. So we can go ahead and get some refined metals. What I'd like to do is, I got the tepidizer built before I realized that we had this researched, and, well, that didn't go over too well, because my energy was being completely drained out. These guys were filling it up, and then throughout the day, tepidizer just completely killed my, my energy reserve. So, had to disconnect it for now. However, it did help. So we got the polluted water up to a 60-degree temperature. It was actually about 65 a little while ago. But that has helped our bog jellies get into a good temperature where they need to be. So 57 degrees is what the water is coming in at currently. These guys need to maintain an internal body temperature of at least 50 degrees. So we're right there. I would like the water to be a little bit warmer, so in order for us to do that, we've got to get some of this stuff done here. So why don't I go ahead and do a higher priority on the construction of this, because I want to get that rock crusher in here. We're going to do some cobalt ore. We're going to get that metal ore refined. Let's see. Is it called, what is it called when it's refined, I wonder? Probably the same thing, like literally probably, yeah, cobalt solid. So yeah, interesting. So it's very firm. Does it have an overheat temperature? It does not. So it's like copper. So it's kind of like the same thing as copper. Our space heaters here are heating this area up ever so slightly. I think if we can get the water temperature up there and keep it up there, we may not have to worry about the space heaters much longer. I do want to get one of these in here, and I want to be able to get rid of some of this polluted oxygen that's happening, because it's quite honestly getting on my nerves. That's all because there's so much polluted crap in here, it's ridiculous. So I kind of want to go through and get the base cleaned up a little bit today, and then also what I want to do is really just focus on getting this water into one central location. I think if I do a couple of things to kind of help me out with that. So I want to basically have polluted water all down here. I want to be able to dig this out, which I'm kind of starting to do a little bit. Give me that. Give me 50 of them. Make that an 8. So we'll get that done very quickly. And then we'll make that a 7. Get that done quickly. This way it kind of makes these guys do what I need them to do. Because I need to get... Of course, I haven't researched that yet either. Why would I have researched that ahead of time? I need wire. I need automation wire. So we'll get that researched. It doesn't take them long to research something. So we'll get that built in here. That will kind of help insulate this a little bit, just because there's so much cold around here. Let's grab... No, I'm good with that. We're going to grab this digging at a 7 as well. We'll let the night go by us, and then we'll get... no new schedules need to be done. Okay. So we'll kind of fast forward a little bit and get this stuff done, and then we'll go from there. Alright, it may have taken a little over a cycle to get done, but that's okay. We have that researched, we have that completed. We need to get this hooked back up to electricity. I wish I had my little pliers so I could have just disconnected that, but you know, the mods are disabled. Not much you can do about that, but you know, we have priority 9, so that's what we're gonna have to use there. So we get that hooked back up. So we have the thermal sensor up here. If temperature is below, say, 65 degrees, we'll say that can be activated. It is going to cause a power drain, but you know what? That's okay. We can survive with that. I think with that being said, we might be able to get rid of these space heaters. Then again, I don't think so. I think I kind of want to warm this area up a little bit. Hopefully. We'll see what we can do. Went ahead and got a ladder in there, so we are down in here getting this taken care of. Let's go ahead and just dig that out. Ooh, no, can't do that. Do we have someone who can analyze this? I believe so. There's nothing saying that we can't. We're going to go ahead and get this built down here. Let's see, liquid down here is only 15 grams. Interesting. Okay, that's okay. So we'll get that built. I have this being dug out this way so that we can have more batteries entered in. And then we're going to have to break down at some point and get a coal generator, which I've got a biome over here that has coal. We have this biome here that should have some coal. Yeah. Let's see, we've got another one down here. So yeah, we can do some coal generation, or you know what? We actually have a lot of this being done. A lot of this is being, do we have the ability to have a hydrogen? No or yes? Where is it? Yes, we do. We have hydrogen generation available already to us. Definitely going to need some smart batteries. So these guys can give us the free power that we need. And then we'll say if... let's see, where do we want to put this? I would say over here maybe. I'm hoping these guys can get around that. We'll have to wait and see. Each of these, okay, those are all 1600. That's 1200. You are 1200 because why? You're old? No. Don't know why. That's okay. Batteries are getting filled up, which means we definitely need more batteries in order to hold this. Especially with this thermal sensor going already with that. So that's good. I'm glad that this is heating up. I want to get this blocked off to where, you know, we can have a good amount of polluted water down here and keep this... prevent this from doing what it's currently doing right now, which I don't like. Let's see, if I go with a mesh tile here, then that should allow this to go in, and then we can seal that back up. So we're good with this. Okay. Good there. So then, how much of this did I end up getting done? I got a decent amount, I think. If I go into automation, so we have 610, and I think for a battery, it's like 200. So that would give me 3 batteries. Putting the hydrogen generators in here would allow me to burn off the hydrogen that these guys are producing. What I should do is have a storage tank up here, which I do have a gas reservoir. Good. Let's go ahead and put the gas reservoir in here. We'll grab this and have this come down. Ooh, sketchy. Here. And have that come to here. Let's see, ventilation, gas pump. If I put it in the upper left-hand corner, the critters should be able to get around that. And then we can do some automation here. I don't have any AND gates currently. Gonna need that though. So if you connect to that, you connect to that. They should be able to get in there to get that taken care of. So then down below this, I should be able to grab hydrogen generator here, another one here. We'll have, where is power wire? So heavy watt wire, come out this way. And then I think, honestly, to make it easy on everyone, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Let's put the plate here. That can go there. And then we'll just do a plate here. So all of that's connected up. We'll eventually replace all of these with smart batteries. I think what I want to do though is I want to make sure that not only do we have smart batteries, but we're getting this to where it'll collect it, it'll put it into here, but only when it gets to a certain point. What is going on with all of this nastiness? Don't like this. I feel like I need 10,000 of these deodorizers everywhere. I don't like it at all. I mean, I could... Here, let's open this and see what happens. Yeah, we'll open that and see what happens. Brute force is up here. You're at a 6. That's fine. How much do I currently have? 860. Better. How is research going? Not so good. Let's go ahead and bump these up to a 6. Okay, and then from here, this will come down. This will come over. And then all of that will get dug out. Okay, good. Bog jellies are getting taken up to here. We now have 40,000 kcals, so we have 1840 bog jelly. Swampy Delights accounts for half of that. Omelets we have a decent amount of. Good. Good. What do we have the egg cracker set on? Nothing currently. How many eggs of these do we have? 3? I think we'll leave that alone. 3 is good. I think we've got a couple of elderly or older plug slugs. That one's 92. He's getting ready to die. He is 80. He is 23. So that's the youngest one. We have another young one coming. We have a young one here and there. So 23 and 23. Okay. That is already hooked into this. We have our water that is currently warming. That's good. We have that. We have an analysis that still needs to be taking place on this one. I think we'll go ahead and grab a copy of this and stick it here. Oh, the other thing that I did. So I ran a heavy watt wire. We got this one over here, right? And then I ran another one up here to put into here. And apparently I am out of sand. So fossil to line needs to be forever. Eggshell to line needs to be forever. Sandstone to sand. Let's do sedimentary rock to sand, and we'll do... I can't do 100. So let's just do 99. 100 kilograms for 100 kilograms. What do we have in here? Rust or tabs? Let's do rust. I have to keep in mind of my water too. This is currently producing, so we're going to need to dig this out just a little bit more. Now this is producing, let's see, eruption period is 316 seconds every 611 seconds. And it puts out 4438 grams, so 44... 38.3 times 316 seconds is going to give us 1.4 million grams of water that's coming out. So if this is 675 kilograms, I don't know, I'm not good at this stuff. So how many grams are in a kilogram? That's what I thought, 1,000. So move that over, that's going to be 1,400. Okay, so it's 1.5 tiles. It's 1.5 tiles of water per every eruption, which is a lot, actually. That's a pretty decent amount. And yes, as I sat here asking that question, I asked Siri that question. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie on that. Okay, so we have our smart batteries now. Let's get, I need an AND gate. Where are my AND gates? Over here. It's gonna take a little bit of research to do. Because what I want to make sure of is that we have, I don't want to have a gas filter that goes on this. So I want both of these to be up here, and I want both of them to be able to feed into this without having to worry about, you know, extra oxygen or any other elements getting into this. So I want to say if, see, I have an Atmos sensor. So Atmos sensor here and the gas element sensor that I still need to research, which will go here. If both of those are true, then the pump will activate. So I'll also need to make sure that these go into here like this and that goes like that. Because that's how it should be set up. At least I think and I hope. I mean, the AND gate should go in there like that, I would think. And then we should be able to take both. Actually, I should be able to go like this. And just go straight in like that. Take a bridge and go over it like this. Because if I don't bridge it, then this will run across that. And then that's just not going to move. So we'll say if the atmosphere is above 500 and it's hydrogen, then this will activate. And then we know we shouldn't need to worry about any other gas getting up here because hydrogen is the lightest gas out of everything. So we should be okay here. I don't have any sand at all. Give me that. Take that down to 0. I really need to get down into here, but I can't until this is done. I need to get that done too. And I'm trying to think of the best way to get this regular water out of here and get it put up into here. Because I need it. I'm definitely going to need it. Then again, if this falls down into here, that might help. We'll see. But this is, I mean, this is free power right here. Like, this is insane, you know? I mean, these guys create power themselves, which get put into the batteries. And then they also produce hydrogen, which you can then harness for more power. I love it. Okay. Alright, so we're getting sand out of that guy. I need... What do I need next? That's done. I'm just going to have to start, like, prioritizing stuff that I want done. I am. I'm just going to have to start doing that. Because I think these guys are researching, aren't they? Or they should be. I don't think they are. No, because Ruby's down here doing this like I asked her to. Alright. So, I'll get that little piece replaced. I'll get the get the research done, and then we'll come back, and then hopefully we can get the rest of this stuff built. All right, we've got the research completed. So what we need to do now is we just need to get these couple things in here. I went ahead and added the gas element sensor already, but I want to go into automation, and we'll do our AND gate. Get this rotated around, which... Okay, fine. That has to be, you know, connected up that way, but whatever. So we'll make sure that the two are connected together here. Let's go up to our automation and just kind of select that. So that should be good there. We'll go ahead and do a priority on that to at least just get that built. And then I went ahead and added an automation line down here coming over to these. And we then will get our smart batteries. I'm going to go ahead and place I'm going to place 3 of them down here. That needs to be our wire. So that's done. I'm going to leave that space open. Actually going to leave that open, dig that out. So we're good there. Just to leave a little bit of airflow. This should get done rather quickly. Let's see, blueprint. Give me a wart seed. Sure, why not? Ooh, meep. Oh, but look at that though. Doctoring +8. No, we'll grab meep when he's doing something else. Diluted oxygen is just driving me nuts. All right, so we'll get this done. We'll go ahead and get this built here as well. Should get through this rather quickly, like I had said before. So we'll get, come on, get that built. Thank you very much. So unbreathable gas, hydrogen, and then the atmosphere needs to be above 750. So we'll copy this setting, place it onto here when we are good to go. Let's go ahead and take this ladder up to here. What is this being made out of? Sedimentary rock? The ladder probably needs to be... Let's go... Is it buildings? Yes. So cancel the building there. Copy that and go with granite all the way down through here. It's got a lot more granite than anything else over here. I mean, this is all granite. There's a little bit of igneous. Alright, so copy and paste settings on there. Copy and paste settings on here. So that should allow all of that to grab and then go into there. Ventilation, that is already full. Which makes sense. Digging, let's go ahead and grab our digging and get the digging done. And then construction, hold on, digging. Construction will work on getting that, and that first. Work on getting this first, because then that will empty this out, lift it up, we should be good. There's plenty of room up here to make sure that we're not sucking in any oxygen. My biggest fear with this is that, you know, we're gonna grab stuff that we don't need. But again, with where it's at, it should be fine. Especially once this drops below a certain number. Once it goes below 750 grams, we should be okay. You're doing okay. What's wrong with you? Irrigation. What's wrong with irrigation? Oh, oh, because that's not active at all. That's why. So definitely need to get this in here because we are running out of power. All right, as these guys go through and finish this up, I kind of want to take a look around a little bit. You know, we've got our large ice biomes around here. I like the teleporter that's there. Somehow, some way, this popped up. I don't know how it did, but it did. So, Bublazon, I guess, is what you want to call it. I don't know. I'm horrible at pronouncing things. So, there we go. There we go. Ooh, look at that. We do have a lot of hydrogen. Look at that. See, this should be hydrogen only. Yep. And that's, it's taken in quite a lot. If I go to ventilation overlay, here we go. I wonder why that's not doing... That's okay. Oh, we're out of power. Okay. All right, that's okay. So this shouldn't take too much longer to do. It really shouldn't. So we'll just put a priority 9 on all of this. And then we'll just kind of rush through getting this done. The great thing about what happened with the research was that I put it on a priority 9. And since I have 2 research stations and then 2 supercomputers, I had my 2 people that had the advanced setting on here, and then the other 2 were on here, so it went really, really fast on getting all that research done. I typically... You'll see in my gameplay that I don't do a whole lot in the beginning. I do a little bit here and there, but I mostly focus on research. I want to make sure that I get a decent amount of the research tree done beforehand, just because I want to make sure that I have the ability to do as much as what I want to throughout the entire game. So that's just kind of how I am with it. And then this can actually come straight down to here to power those on. This has emptied down into there, which is fine. That is then going to come down into here. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the ice yet. And then this needs to go here and there. If that ends up melting, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. We're at 30 point... Oh, the melting point is 30.8. We're at 26.5. Typically, it melts like this at like 36. So I kind of want to keep an eye on that. Are these still... Yeah, they're still going. So, 750, yeah. I like it. I do, I like it. This needs... I think that needs something to it, but... fine. As long as that has automation wires hooked up to it, it'll stay red until this stuff gets activated. Very nice. So if these end up getting boosted by this, no big deal. These will have a charge to them, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course. Wish I had another. I wish I could put another one in here, but I can't. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do a mop. Last thing I need is for that stuff to have any issues. Be flooded. Good. Good, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Not much else that needs to be done here. We've got this area up here I'm really going to need to get into because I need this sand. There's so much filtration that needs to be done around here. It's disgusting and ridiculous. I really, really want to get rid of a lot of this polluted dirt. How much polluted dirt do we currently have now? So polluted dirt, 178 tons. Wow. So with that being said, what's the melting point? Really? So polluted dirt actually flashes into glass. At 3,000 degrees, which that's not going to happen. We're not going to get to that. That's just not going to be possible. All right, now that we have these built, let's go ahead and get a high threshold of 95, low threshold of 35, I'd say. Okay, so this is done now. This isn't doing anything else. Ooh, see, that's a problem. So the pressure is over 750. Because of the amount of oxygen that's in here. Why is there so much oxygen in here? It's weird. Probably because of the polluted oxygen, I would say. Because if hydrogen just hits that for a second, it's going to activate this. Which, I mean, wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't know, I guess I didn't imagine it going up that high. I imagined it would stop. But, well, no. It hit it, but it didn't go. It didn't activate. Well, we also don't have any power to it. That makes sense. All right, so we actually, I'm sitting here wondering why this isn't being done yet, and that's because, you know, that's not on a high priority. That's why. Now that should just flow right into these, I think. Yes, it will. Okay, good. I'm just like, I don't remember. I don't typically use gas reservoirs. I guess from what I heard, they fixed the unlimited gas storage when you tried to use like liquid or something in the bottom of it. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but oh well, it is what it is. We might need to do more. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So I've got, what do we have going on here? So we've got 800, so we have 1600, 39, 4000. There's new things that can be done. So we have average power is 1.25 kilowatts. And we are currently producing 1.6 kilowatts. Okay, which is making the batteries fill up. All right. So that's average power. Batteries is what we hold here. So we've got a lot of new things in here. What, okay, check to pin. Okay, put that on the side panel. So average power currently has adequate power supply. Click to pin on diagnostics. Okay. So 1.25 is our average power usage. Is that usage or is that supply? Okay. Well, we'll just kind of leave it like it is. We should have plenty up here to use now. I think it should be okay. And I think we're going to be at the end of our episode. So, questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. We have done a lot in here in the sense of being able to harness and utilize our plug slugs and the hydrogen that they produce. This definitely gives us a good amount of power during the day. Like this will backfill our power supply during the day from what these guys aren't producing, because they produce at night. So that we should have a good balance between day and night here with all of our stuff. So next episode, we will focus on getting into here, getting a lot of sand, because I need a bunch of it, because we need to get this area, we gotta get this cleaned up. It's driving me absolutely insane. I thought I rejected this stuff. No? I guess not? Okay. So, if you guys haven't seen yet, there are new channel membership options available. Click on the membership tabs at the main channel page, and that will walk you through what all of the channel memberships are. They range from $4.99 a month to $24.99 a month. I would greatly appreciate your appreciation for the channel and helping the channel along and showing your support by becoming a member. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.